I just recorded this whole video and it wasn't screen recording on my phone, and I literally want to rip my hair out. Welcome back to my channel. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Deep breaths, bitch. Come on, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Everything's all good. Everything's fine. Everything is fine and dandy. Okay. I get asked the question, excuse me, fuck. I get asked the question often, Korie, how do you edit your Instagram pictures? And this is why I'm making this video. I'm going to show you guys how I use Facetune and how I edit my pictures. I'm going to show you on a screen recording on my phone of how I edit my pictures on Facetune, and then I also edit them a little bit on Instagram. So I'm going to show you guys that. And yeah, I just recorded this whole thing, so I'm just going to do it again, but that's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, I don't use Facetune 2. I don't know how to fucking use it. That shit is confusing as fuck. And it costs more money. Facetune's like $3, one payment. I don't know how much Facetune 2 costs. A lot of money, that's all I know. I'm going to do two different pictures for you guys. I'm going to do one of me with like a full beat face of makeup in the daylight. And then I'm also going to do one of me literally just right now. Just so I can literally show you guys. Like me in person taking the picture, and then you guys can see. Because I think it'll be helpful. I don't really do anything like freaking crazy. Like nothing too crazy. First, I'm going to show you guys how I would edit a full glam picture. So here's me in full glam. This was a couple weeks ago. I did this video. I did this look on my channel actually. And the first thing that I always like to go do is go to patch. Because a bitch usually has pimples and I like to get them away. So here's me zooming in on my chin. You see this little pimple right here? Just get it. I have a pimple here too. Yeah, I also have a pimple on the tippity top of my nose. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get that bitch out of the way. Okay, and then always after I do patch, I go to smooth. I never even touch the smoother tool because I have learned in the past with that tool. I don't even want to like show you guys the pictures that I have that I used to Facetune in post, but I used to use the smoother tool and I definitely learned my lesson.
That's horrible! I'm embarrassed those are posted on the internet.
Just use smooth, not smoother, smooth. We only need smooth. Alright? Okay. And what I also learned, don't take your finger and like drag it all over the screen. Just tap. You see this texture on my forehead? It just is like showing quite a bit. I just take my finger and I just tap all over my forehead. You know, my pores showing a little bit. Pores are fine, everybody has them, but you know, I'm gonna make them a little more less obvious. I like to go under my eyes too. Okay, looking cute already. Ooh, I missed a pimple. There's a pimple over here. Missed her, but I got her. There we go. After we're done with smooth and patch, I go on to use freaking, what's it called? Tones. Go over to tones. Okay, so with makeup looks like this, you see how I had red and black on my eyes? So we can go over to this thing called picker, and if we touch where the red is, it'll show us what color that red is. I want it to be a little more vibrant than that, so I'm gonna bring it up more to like the upper right. And then I'm gonna go over this red and just make it a little more, make it pop. You know? Just make it pop. Like, look how much more that pops than that. Like, you see that? It's just a slight, subtle difference, but it makes a difference. Anyways, I also have black on my eye, and I also like to do this even when I don't have a full face of makeup on. I'll show you in, like, the next picture when I edit right now. But I like to go with the black color along my lash line just to make it look more dark. But I also had a wing, so I'm going to go and make it a little darker right there. And if you mess up a little bit, you can always take the erase tool and sharpen everything all up. You see how much like prettier the eye looks, and just like the makeup just looks like 10 times better. And then I like to go all the way to the white color in the tippity top corner and then just put some on my eyes just to make them pop a little bit. Because my eyes are, well, I did that one a little too much. That can get a little scary, so don't go too much. Okay, and then next I would like to go to details. And then I'll go to my like septum ring and go over this with that tool. And then I also like to go over this with my eyebrow, like over my eyebrows with this, because I feel like it just gives them like that pop. Like it just makes them look more thick than they are because I don't have a lot of eyebrows. Do you see how it just makes the makeup look so much more enhanced? So we would save this, and then this is when I would take it over to Instagram. And this is where these tools come in really handy, okay? People don't use the Instagram filters enough. Okay, we don't want to use the Instagram filters. Like, we're not going to fucking put Valencia on this bitch. We're not in middle school. We're trying to make it look nice and pretty, right? Okay, so slide over to the right and then go to highlights. And bring the highlight down all the way to 15. You can go lower than that, but I like to usually do like 15. And then bring the shadow up to 15 as well. And then go all the way to sharpen. And bring it up to 15 as well. And this right here is gonna just like all the face tune that you just did, all the blurring, all the smoothing, this is just gonna make it look more natural and like you didn't edit as much. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Like I'm pressing on the screen, taking it off of the screen, and there's that little difference right there. And I don't know if you guys have ever had this dilemma where you'll post an Instagram picture and you're like, why is the quality so bad now? Like it wasn't that bad when I was about to post it. It's because this little thing up here, this thing in the middle, Lux, you need to make sure that this is right in the center because it'll fuck with your picture and make it blurry. And I don't know why Instagram does that, but frick you Instagram for doing that. But yeah, so once the Lux is in the middle, once I put the highlights down, shadows up, sharpen it, then it's all ready to post and she's done. And that's what I would do for like a full glam beat. But next, I think that it's only right that I take a picture right now and edit it in real time. That's good enough for now. It's just a video. This is honestly kind of a really fucking ugly picture, but like it's not for Instagram. We're just showing what I would do, okay? We go over to patch first. Look at all these pimples. Okay, so yeah, I did turn these into moles, but like I don't want them. I don't want them on my face. They were pimples and I made them moles for a reason and I don't want them. Okay, yeah, like this pimple in like real life, I made it into like a mole because I don't want that though, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And I have some pimples on my forehead, but those are just a bunch of tiny ones and I'm not gonna sit here and literally take away all those because that's gonna literally take a year. But I also have a pimple on my nose, so I'm just gonna use the patch and get that away really quick. Same thing as the other one. I'm gonna go to smooth. Don't go to smoother. You hear me? Okay, zoom in. I have a lot of texture in between my eyebrows and on my forehead, so I just tap that away. You see all those little pimples that are just disappearing? Like it's better that I use this to do that instead of taking like literally a year to just patch every single one of those little pimples. You see how my lips look crusty? They look crusty like that right now because I just took this fucking picture, bitch. Am I stupid? Anyways, how I would fix that is I would go to smooth. This is the only time I will use smoother, okay? Because this is a big problem we have here. And I would just go over it with smoother, right where it just has like the crusty butthole lip looking, like ew. But look, now fixed. Now we're gonna go over to tones like we did before. And like I said with the other picture, how I went on my lash line with the black, we're gonna do that again with this one, just to enhance my eyelashes and just make them look all together as one. And then also go all the way up to white and dab it on my eyes a little bit, just make them look beautiful. Details. Go over to details. I like to get all my piercings with this, like my industrial showing here, so I like to like get that. My hoops that I'm wearing, detail, 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 detail. My septum piercing, detail. I even like to go over my eyes sometimes with the detail effect because it makes them look beautiful. And the same thing with the eyebrows. Just one little quick swipe over the eyebrows and it makes them just look so much prettier. Like, you see the difference there? I think my favorite tool in Facetune is the details. button because it really makes all the difference, like for the last final touches. We're all good on Facetune, so let's go ahead and save this and open up Instagram. Same thing. Okay. Highlight down to 15. Highlights down to 15. Shadows up to 15. Sharpen up to 15 as well. And then honestly, this picture is like very cool tone because the light I'm in front of is super cool toned and I want it to be a little warmer. So I'm going to bring up the warmth a little bit, maybe to like 20. And that makes all the difference. And then like I said, the Luxe button, make sure that bitch is all the way in the center. We don't want any of that because that makes, I don't know what the fuck that button is for. I don't know why they do that to us. But fuck that button. Okay, see? Beautiful. All done. That's Instagram ready. All ready to post. I know this video was quick and short, but honestly there's not much to it. There's not much to how I edit my pictures, but that is what I do to edit my photos. It's pretty much just like taking away my pimples, softening my skin a little bit, enhancing my eyes, and just making things look cuter. And yeah, if you guys go ahead and try this out, let me know if you like how it worked for you guys. But I hope this helped and was informative to you. Facetune is not where it ends. You need to bring that over to Instagram and then do the little thing, the little trick that I showed you guys, because I promise that helps. I promise, I swear to God, that helps. This light is really bright and I've been staring at it for so long and I feel like I'm like going into a hypnosis. But I love you guys. My lashes are from Big Baby Lashes on Instagram, and they're in the style venenosa. I don't know, they're really beautiful. Big Baby Lashes on Instagram. They sent me a whole bunch of lashes and they're so freaking beautiful. Thank you so much. But I knew people were gonna ask, but they're in the style venenosa from Big Baby Lashes on Instagram. I hope that you're being good to your brain, because you better be, okay? Or I'm gonna come over there and whoop your booty. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Be good to your fucking brain. Be good to your brain. That was really intense, but please be good to your brain. I love ya. Goodbye.